rules are simple. I'm going to try and use ChatGPT to find a product to sell on Amazon, and I can't stop until I actually find a product that I want to sell. This video was inspired by everyone reaching out to me constantly being like, I just can't find something to sell. So I wanted to show you that there are numerous ways to find it, and in fact, you could have AI help you. So let's get into it. What is a good product to sell on Amazon? So I'm going to approach this a little differently. I'm going to try and do it very conversationally. Instead of barking orders, I'm going to ask. Okay, so it's giving me criterias. I don't want that. Can you give me an example of a specific product? It tries to cheat you out a little bit. Don't like wireless earbuds. So let's say, give me a list of 50 products. So I just opened Savage Sellers. There'll be a link in the description. It's where I do a live stream 2 times a month. I do my course. So I teach you how to make, I'm making $40,000 a month on Amazon with my current brand. I have this one assignment that I just did recently, and I said, go find 50 product ideas. Because most people put too much pressure on themselves to find the one product idea. And that's the problem. Just make a huge list of 50. Now you don't have an idea problem, you have a decision problem. And to make better decisions, you just need better education. Watch a video like this, watch my course, figure out how to actually make the decision to choose one, and then you just move on. Just keep banging out the steps in order. Let's see, there's a lot of things here. And again, these are more, so they're giving you kind of like a category or market, and then products within those places. Let's see, so pet supplies or pet toys, grooming tools or pet beds, pet. So one thing we could actually do too is like, what if we went and told it, can you give me 10 ideas in the pet supplies? Can you give me 10 ideas in the pet supplies market? Interactive pet toys, puzzle feeders, treat dispensing, and laser pointers. So right off the bat, that could be $1 million brand. Just saying. Like it's like interactive toys, and that's what you do. I'm gonna open another new tab, and we're gonna go interactive. We're gonna use that term. Interactive dog toys, look at that, it came right up. Okay, so now this is a fork in the road. You can go interactive dog toy, interactive cat toy. Let's go interactive cat toy, and let's see what we got. Okay, I like this. A bird sitting on sand, that's cool. Let's see what we got. Right away, I'm gonna open up Helium 10, and let's see what's selling the big numbers. So 57,000 on the RoboMouse. 30,000 on, is that thing? So it's a ball, maybe the ball rolls itself around. Okay, I like this one because, I was gonna say because it's not electronic, but random trajectory laser pointer. Wow, they sell so many of those. So what this diversity of revenue, I just keep going, it just stays the same. There's just so much revenue going to different interactive cat. There's $2 million a month on this page. That tells me that obviously there's existing customers here that buy existing products. And because the products are so different from one another, I would like to think that there's still room to open up a new brand here that either does what these are doing and does it better, or does something new entirely. And I would try and go more of like I don't want to say Montessori because it's like a school of like raising children, but it's like wooden, natural, non-electronic. I would like build my brand around the very thing that I don't want to deal with, which is like the customer service and battery side of an electronic product. And I would just sell a very natural toy for cats. And I think that could be kind of the branding. And then again, now all I would have to do is go survey if people want that. And then I can go look that up, like, do people care about that? So like best natural interactive toys for cats. So eco-friendly cat toys. Yeah, I'm curious, like this whole like safe for pets, non-plastic route, if that would be applicable at all. And the only reason that my mind went there is because the market is so filled with landfill junk, like stuff that will get used for a little while and then just thrown out, and it's all hard plastic, circuit boards. Like I'm going the other way. I'm like, can we make a brand for eco-conscious cat owners? I'm curious. So if we did like wooden cat toy, does that have volume? And now to me, this still counts as like we're using the tool, because the tool led us to the idea. Now we're more so innovating and seeing if there's potential here. So we're going to look this up because it looked like there was some eco-friendly articles written. Generally, articles and blog posts are only written based on the assumption that there's search volume for that keyword that the article was written about from like an SEO perspective. So you can always almost work backwards. If someone's writing an article about something, it's probably because they have a tool or a Chrome extension that tells them search volume on Google, likely there. Yeah, this does $22,000 per month, but it's just the thing we saw on the article. It's like a little tower with balls on it. Here's another one. So this sells $20,000 per month in revenue, and yet it only has 3.6 star rating. So the fact that it's maintaining that much volume, the idea of the product is appealing to cat owners because they're still purchasing it despite poor reviews. So I'm curious to see what the reviews say. I've become so accustomed to Helium 10's review insights tab. I don't even physically look. Well, I physically look with my eyeballs, but I mean, I don't like look at the actual review section of Amazon anymore. This sorts it by most helpful, which is super helpful to me. Cool concept, but what I received was way different from what the product page indicates. So different that it feels a bit misleading. Returned overall size, this thing is tiny. Like it'd be tons of fun for a medium-sized squirrel. My black cat next to this thing. I wish I could see the review on here. You just gotta click through, but it'd be cool if it was attached. Make it bigger, but much smaller than I expected. So I'm curious, if we go to the review analysis, this is usually a good way to figure this out. Review analysis basically takes reviews with the same keyword phrases, like it says there, and it puts them all together. So is there anything that says like small or too small? Bigger is a good one, obviously. I only wished it was bigger. I'm not a manufacturer, but I know I can get a small cat hammock and scratch post for the same price as this thing, and that's bigger and more sturdy. This came in, it looks really nice, but the ball's way off center, just slides around, it's too small. Thought it was bigger, thought it would be bigger. Wow. Okay, so that's like a really simple fix. And then obviously, if that's exists, there's probably people who have private labeled it and done the same thing already. So what you really need to do is figure out a way to make something relatively proprietary that has the same aspects that other toys that are successful in this area have. And then instead of winning with the private label model where it's like they just want that specific product at the cheapest price, try and find a group of influencers, and I promise you there's plenty of them as far as like the cat market goes, that would be willing to work with you throughout launch and maybe even become affiliates of your brand to help you sell interactive cat toys that are good for the environment. And the branding and the packaging should be on point. They're starting to get it, right? They're starting to get it. What's up with the dogs? See, that's almost like disrespectful by Amazon. Wouldn't you say? We're making a video about cats and they show a dog. They're close, right? And they're doing $23,000 per month. At least they've got the packaging in the image. They're getting there, right? So is that the same brand? Yeah, it's the same brand as this one. And this listing does $37,000. So they found their who, cat parent. They found the why, what are the problems? And then the how is they solved them and they presented them. And they're doing a little bit of this kind of naturaler style packaging. Apparently Amazon is broken. I think it's like almost too easy to use this because every time I prompt this, at first I was skeptical, and the video idea originally was almost going to be like laughing at how bad it was. But every time I've used it now, I've done it in a couple of videos, I love what it says. And like I'm able to go down a route where I can actually see a branding potential there. Be sure to subscribe down below if you just want free content here on YouTube. Totally understand that as well. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much. Later.